Run chat about pharmacy. So I'm sure by now y'all figured it out. Like, cat's out the bag. I work for pharmacy. I've been here for 17 months. And yesterday we had it looks like yours. There ain't like this mess that I have going on, and I don't know what to do with it. The only instructions that came with it were for the clicker. So we're dealing with it. So I've been with pharmacy for 17 months. I am currently at gold status with them. If you don't know what that means, that's okay. But it's a title rank. So I got to go to the meeting yesterday in Charlotte, North Carolina. It was about a 2.5 hour drive for us. Not terrible at all. So basically, pharmacy is, I want to say it's around a 71-year-old actual company. It started out with the grandfather being in kind of the pharmacy world of making stuff for local people in his community and just expanded from there. Thank you, lady. So they've been in direct sales around 7 years globally, but they have only been in the US for 2 years. We just celebrated our 2-year anniversary. Super exciting for that. And like I said, so I've been here for just about the start. Been waiting to hear how it went. Hello, Jody. Yes, girl. I had to take notes. I was in there on my phone, like typing up notes. So some of the stuff, some of our ladies will probably already know. Some of it is new, but basically the meeting was amazing. There was probably, if I had to guess, about 50 people at this meeting. We had our CEO, who is Sanan. He's CEO of the Northeast, or what is this continent? Like, let me embarrass myself. So he covers U.S., Canada when it comes, Mexico when it comes, and Puerto Rico. Okay, so Mexico and Canada are coming this year. If you have any people in those areas and you're interested in getting into this business, that is going to be a huge market for you. So if you want to really get in and create some magic in those two areas when they launch, join now and start networking with those people, okay? And we can find a way to ship stuff to them. We can ship them samples. We will find a way, okay? Or if you are in those areas, if you are in Canada or you are in Mexico and you are looking at pharmacy and wanting to know more information and get into it, send me a message. We also have all of our trainings in English and in Spanish, which is really nice. So if you're worried about a language barrier there, go in yonder, Lexi. If you're worried about the language barrier there, our corporate stuff is in both languages. They do one live training in English, and then they will do a second live training in Spanish. And they also have all of our booklets, all of our pamphlets, information, everything is in both languages. So we are big in Puerto Rico, so they keep the language there. So no language barriers. And a lot of our corporate actually speaks Spanish. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so here we go. You ready? We are the fastest direct sales startup in U.S. history, okay? We are the fastest. So we've grown the fastest. We are the fastest to reach, I say that weird, fastest. I throw the southern to it. We're the fastest to reach 500,000 people in the United States that have joined us, whether it be as a discount account or a beauty influencer, all those things, all right? We have grown so much that our warehouse that is located in Miami has had to change locations 4 times, okay? We are now currently building ourselves a warehouse because we just couldn't handle it all, okay? Hey, Danielle. Hey, Natalie. So we are building a new warehouse there that will actually house products for us. So we get products in from Turkey and they house them in Miami and ship them out. So you are not ordering anything and waiting for it to come from overseas, guys. You're not waiting for anything. Like, I feel like there's some misconceptions there. Our shipping turnaround right now is 24 hours on average. So if you place an order, generally within 24 hours, your item has shipped out to you, okay? So there's no big delay in shipping outside of, unfortunately, the shipping delays with the carriers that we can't control. We can't control that, but our warehouse is pushing stuff out. At school, using your earbuds. Hey, you gotta listen to me. All right, so they are, like I said, they're originally located in Turkey. That is where it started. They have expanded into Europe. They have places even in Africa, Puerto Rico. Here, it's like they are expanding. Crazy stuff is happening. We have a place in Turkey. They actually call it Farmasi. So it's kind of like their own little hub. Within that hub, there are 9 warehouses where we actually make everything that we have. So we make the packaging that all the products come in, and we make the products themselves in-house. Okay, so we don't contract really anybody out for anything. All the plastic bottles, the containers that our BB and our CC come in, we make all of that. Okay, we make all the plastics, everything. The plastic comes as little tiny beads. They melt it down, form it, all that jazz. Okay, so that is part of the reason why our product pricing is so low. Okay, it is not low quality. They are working smarter, not harder. Okay, so they manufacture everything. There's no other little hands in it. All right. The fun part about this is that they are building a 10th factory in Farmasi. The 10th factory is being built right now. They've already broke ground on it, and it is going to hold our health and wellness part. Okay, that is where all the health and wellness will be manufactured. Farmasi did not want to just go to another distributor and say, hey, we need a couple health and wellness products. Can you help us out? They didn't want to do that. So what they did instead is they actually formulated their own products. They are building a warehouse to manufacture those products, which will in turn help us to have a lower price point than other companies. So if you notice, health and wellness in other places can be very expensive. We will be able to offset that with us making everything in-house. Okay, so that is amazing. The health and wellness line will have 60 SKUs, okay, 60 barcodes. And in those 60, it's going to have weight management, protein shakes, protein powders. It's going to have supplements, probiotics, and collagen. Okay, collagen, I feel like, is that trigger word right now. Everybody's wanting collagen. It's coming, y'all. Okay, they said their goal is to have it here no later than the end of the year. So we're going to be a little more patient with them because they are going to bring us an amazing product. They are working on it, and I can't wait. Like, I am really looking forward to it. So I heard another lady say she's going to stay fluffy so that she can test the weight management out. I'm getting on board with that. I am going to be your test subject, so I'm just going to stay fluffy a little bit longer, Farmasi, and weigh your products out and really show y'all what they can do. But I'm excited for that. It brings in a whole separate market. So if you are not into makeup, or you're just not into hair, or whatever it is, but you enjoy the health and wellness side, we will now have that for you. Okay, we will have that product line. And if you have customers that want to kind of go back and forth. Girl, this corona got me. I'm so fluffy. I went back and looked at pictures from last September, and I was like, Heather. But if you have somebody that kind of wants to dabble in other areas, you can recruit them. They can sell their makeup. You can sell your health and wellness. Y'all can kind of float back and forth. It's all going to be there. Okay. Now, keep moving on. Oh, one thing that's very exciting for us. So, Farmasi, I am really learning Farmasi does not half-ass anything. Okay. We're just going to throw that out there. Excuse my language, but they don't. Okay. They really don't. So we have a need for a new website. Okay. We all the influencers can agree that we need to update a website. The technology that we have in the United States is, amazing, right? So we are used to a certain standard, and that's what we crave. So instead of just saying, hey, we're going to get some people to make a new website, they said, you know what? We're going to do better than that. We're going to create Farmasi X, and Farmasi X is our new technology company. Okay. They own it. They're like, okay, let's hire the people, let's employ them, like, right? So they created jobs, and they created a company, Farmasi X, that is creating not only our website, but they are also creating apps. So you can shop from our website, you can shop from our apps. They are also going to create an app where you can upload your picture and you can try the products on. So if you say, oh, well, what will this lipstick look like on me? You upload your picture. It will show you those different things. It can help matching foundations, all these amazing things. So last I heard, I believe there are actually going to be a total of 4 apps that are going to serve different purposes. But I like the fact that we can now shop from an app. I think that is going to be really awesome. They are also updating their stuff for us. Hey, Crystal, for our back office. So it will run smoother. It will show us a lot of ins and outs and be able to break down things for us. So I'm super excited about that, because especially when you start running a little bit bigger of a team, you need all that help, okay? So we also have a new product that will be out March the 1st. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I know what it is, but I'm not going to tell you. I will tell you that I'm pretty sure that you are really, really going to enjoy it. So basically what was really cool yesterday was that Farmasi really, you know, they always say that your family, and Sanan will be the first one to tell you, oh, it's my Farmasi family, which, you know, in a way you're like, oh, okay. But then it's hard to believe, okay? You know, especially being from another direct sales company where they preach the uplift and empower and all that, but you didn't feel that. It's really nice here. Jennifer, you want to know? You'll know March 1st. I'm sure it'll probably get leaked before then. I'm sure, but it's not going to get leaked from these lips. You hear me? I ain't leaking it. So it was just really nice yesterday that truly you got to feel that he wanted you to know that your family, to know that you're taken care of. He even took probably 45 minutes to an hour and did question and answer, and he answered everything. He answered everything honestly. He told us straightforward. He did not beat around the bush about anything if we asked him about it, and he took suggestions and went with them. And he actually had the guy that was with him, Gochin, write them down. And I believe Gochin is head of customer service. I believe he's in charge of customer service. He actually is like, make note of that, write that down. We're going to look into that. So that was really nice that he took the time to truly, you know, take what you're saying and give you an honest answer. If it was a valid request, then he made note of it. And he's like, we're going to look into it. We're going to figure it out. Let's see. So that was really amazing. And then so they did a, picture session. Hey, Sherry. They did a picture session with him. So of course all the ladies were flocking him. And I kind of waited back because y'all, I told y'all yesterday, like, I'm not the one to be the big baller in the room, just to stand. Okay. My internet wanted to freeze me. So I'm not the one to stand out. So I kind of hung back, and when I got up to him, I introduced myself to him, and he was like, oh, you're Heather. You're Heather? I have been looking for Heather all night. He's like, where's your name tag? And I had taken my name tag off to take pictures and stuck it to my pants because I didn't want that ugly tail name tag in my picture with the CEO. Y'all know I didn't want that. So I had taken it and put it on my pants. He's like, I have been looking for you all night. And it was to invite me to dinner. He had been looking for me to invite me to dinner, y'all. Okay? When the CEO invites you to dinner, you go. You just go. So we got home super late last night. Would you recommend going to one of these? Yes, Lisa, I would absolutely. If it is at all possible for you to go, I would highly recommend it. And not just recommend it that you get to see corporate and that you get to see the CEO and stuff like that, but to meet the other ladies that are in this business with you in person. Anybody else that can't hear me? I see your message, Jody. Anybody else that can't hear me? Lisa, can you hear me? I don't want to be chatting for no reason. Chatting to myself. Hello, Hannah. So, if you can hear me, give me some hearts. Give me, what did you have for dinner? we went to this really fancy restaurant. It was really amazing. It was called TGI Fridays. Hey, Brittany, thank you. Okay, you can hear me. I don't want to be chatting it up. Jody, you may need to go. I don't know if Jody can hear me, but somebody replied to Jody. Oh, got you back. Okay. I didn't want to make sure you were going to miss something. So we went to TGI Fridays, but it was across from the hotel. You gonna tell me? No, my lips are sealed. My lips are sealed. I'm not telling nobody. I'm sure somebody is going to leak it, but it is not going to be me. I do not. Yes, good fancy spot. Yeah, where the hotel was, it was a lot of places, I guess, from COVID. It was kind of eerie because we got there a little bit early, so we rode around. And a lot of the places were closed, and like the buildings were empty and all of that. So, Danielle, you will like it. I will tell you that you will like it. Okay. A lot of the buildings were just vacant, and it was kind of sad. Like, you could definitely tell that COVID had definitely hit up there. So there wasn't a whole lot of choices. It was like TGI Fridays and Chili's was right there, and Chick-fil-A. That was like kind of your options right there at the hotel, and it was raining, so I didn't mind that we stayed close. How many of the girls went to dinner? There were 8 that were invited to dinner. So I believe 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, 8. 8 that were invited to dinner. And then Sanan, our CEO, went. Gochin, I think it's Gochin or Gokin, went. And then our regional managers. So we actually have regional managers broken up into the different areas to have that connection to corporate. If I'm having an issue and I can't get it resolved through customer service or entering a ticket, then I can go to my regional, which is really nice. It's like a connection to corporate that they give us. I didn't have that when I was with Unique. I really do like that here. And she's open to anybody. It doesn't matter your status. Like, you could have just started the day before, or, be a title rank. It doesn't matter. These regionals are there to help you, which is really cool that they have that. So yeah, about 8. Y'all should have took that man a chicken. Girl, I would have took some Jesus chicken. I've been like, honey, let me tell you something about this Jesus chicken. I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna get this. You're gonna get you some fries, and you're gonna get you some Chick-fil-A sauce, okay? I'll be like, you need me to use my reward points? I got you. I would have went for some Chick-fil-A, but it was really nice. We sat down to dinner, and he just sat right in the middle of everybody. He talked to everybody. I actually got up to call, Keith had called me to tell me the girls, his day and all that. So I'd stepped away for a second, and I come back, and he looks me dead in the eyes. Like, this man doesn't, like, when I say he is like in tune with you, he's in tune with you. He looks at me, he's like, hello, Heather. How is your business doing? And I was like, oh, it's doing great. Like, what do you say? Because I you're intimidated a little bit, but he acted like he was one of us. You know some people, they kind of put on airs, or they act a little snooty, or that you're kind of beneath them. He absolutely 100% did not do that at all. He was just part of the crowd. Yes, when we had Carmen, she would message me, I need to connect with our new one. Yeah, and I got to meet Carmen, Lisa. I met her in person. The other lady in my pictures that I posted is our regional Carmen. So yeah, pretty cool. To get a face to it. And I think that's part of it. And I left off on that, Lisa. When you go, not only do you meet corporate and you meet the CEO and all of that, but you get to meet the other ladies that are in this business with you, and you build build a relationship with them, talk to them. That's one thing. Like, these ladies know what you're going through. They know what your business, whether you're having a really good business or you're having a bad month, or what you're dealing with certain issues, these ladies can relate to you in that. So I feel like making those connections with those other ladies is a big part of it as well. You'll hear them say all the time in direct sales, the sisterhood. But having that resource and somebody to kind of toss ideas around with and connect with is amazing. So if you get to go, meeting with them as well and kind of mingling in with them is amazing. Okay, so everybody can use a pharmacy BI friend. All right. So, but that was pretty much it. We finished up dinner and we came home. I got home about 1:45. Obviously could not go to sleep. I finally think I went to sleep a little after 2. And then we got back up because I have kids. I'm a mom. Life continues on. But it was a really nice trip. I was very, very flattered to have a dinner invite. That right there in itself, just, you feel like when you do, like, I don't feel like I'm anybody special. I don't consider myself to be special. I don't consider myself to be above anybody in this business or even on my team. You know, I may be considered a leader. I may be considered a gold rank, but I don't consider myself any different. I don't treat anybody any like that they're below me at all. And it was nice that, you know, to have that special moment. It was really nice. Are they coming out with magnetic eyelashes? If you sell the lashes we have, you will probably see magnetic in the future, but we have got to show them that this industry wants lashes, and we have got to sell the ones we have. Okay, so sell what you got, sell what we got going, and you will see all these things. They have a lot of plans. Okay, I will tell you that they have a lot of plans for future projects, things that are coming, and I'm super excited about that. So many things that we are going to just absolutely love. And one thing that I thought was so cute, well, not cute, but he said he got up yesterday morning, and he was like, it was early, so there was like a little pond lake thing, and he went walking. He was like, hey, I'm gonna sit at this restaurant, order a little breakfast, let's go, and I want to see what all the other comp plans are. So hey Kelly, hello Melissa. He actually said, he's like, I go through the comp plans for other companies all the time. He's like, periodically, I just sit down and I'll look at other comp plans for other companies, and I make sure that we're, you know, better. He's like, I make sure that our comp plan is the best. And he's like, it is. It's the best comp plan. He's like, I'll look at other comp plans, and I'm like, no, ours is the best. And honestly, guys, it is. 50% commission, 50% discount plus bonuses is pretty unheard of in this industry. 50% commission, obviously. I think we are the highest paid commission. So they also have, you know, every business has like their little association or whatever. So we have a direct sellers association, and they come out every year in April, and they rank all the direct sales companies out there, whether it's, you know, Modair, you know, Unique, 31, Pink Zebra, whatever it is, okay? They rank all the businesses and how well they're doing and their comp plans and all that. Farmasy's 32. We're number 32 in the ranking. He's like, you watch for when it comes back out in April. So we're going to watch when the new direct selling news comes out in April with their rankings. We're going to see where Farmasi is. They were 32nd last year. So I'm excited to see where they are this year, okay? But it was really neat that, you know, he is always wanting to make sure that Farmasi is better, that we are the best out there, that we offer the best product, that we offer the best comp plan, that we are the most taken care of, okay? So that was something I really loved, that he said that he actually takes the time to make sure, hey, everything's right. We actually have some new people in the company that they have brought on. If you've heard of Monet, or you are somebody that currently works for Monet, we actually have one of their people from there. I want to say, what was she? The VP of something? Her name is Karen. So if you're with Monet or had anything to do, you probably recognize the name. Her name was Karen. She is now with us. So I believe she is going to bring in some amazing things there as well. A lot of experience that she offers. We also have another lady that is brought in for trainings for all the people that join, so that you actually have training on the products, training on the back office. So we're going to see a lot more from her as well. She started maybe a month ago, so she's still probably getting adjusted, but we're going to see a lot more trainings for people that we bring in that are newer. So if you're like, I just don't know, I want to do this business, but I don't know what to do, I'm not tech savvy, I don't know makeup, blah, blah, blah. We have a lady, and that is her job, is to train people. So I look forward to seeing more from her. One other thing that I know some other companies are dealing with out of stock issues. Our out of stock right now is less than 1%. Okay. Less than 1% of our stock is out of stock. Okay. He actually said it was actually 0.08%. When we have out of stocks here, it's either out of stock for a couple days to a week. Usually within a week or so, we've gotten more product in. Okay. So we don't deal with out of stock. A lot of the reason we don't deal with out of stock is because we control everything. So literally, like, they're shipping from pharmacy to pharmacy. They're not having to go through like Cody or somewhere like that and have the products made through other vendors. We own it. So he's like, hey, I need some more. We had an issue with some of the products, so they kind of discontinued that batch because they knew there was an issue. He was like, hey, I got you. We have expedited that shipment and it is coming. We will have it to y'all in less than a week. Sure enough, it was here, ready to go. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Never really have had issues. Yeah. Usually more than a week. I placed an order. What is today? Thursday, Wednesday. I placed an order Tuesday night. I got a shipment notification Wednesday morning that it was already shipped. Like, I love that. Now, if the Postal Service and FedEx could get on board with things on their end, I would be happy. But it is what it is. He did tell us too, that was like, he's telling his little stories, and it's like, it's so cute. But he was like, somebody, when they create a new product and they run their first batch, he said that somebody from the family checks it. So the family currently is, I believe his name, how you pronounce it, is Hakan, is the dad. And then the two brothers, Imre and Sinan. Imre is running Farmasi X, which is our technology company, and he is running everything in Europe and Turkey. Sinan is for the US and Puerto Rico. So one of them puts their hands actually on that batch and looks at it, smells it, makes sure it's perfect. He's like, his dad had one come through and he's like, no, that doesn't smell right. Toss it out. We can't send it to our people. So like they literally are checking this. They are on point, know what they're doing. So it's just those little extra things that they do and take the time to do that really, to me, set this company apart from other companies. And it's those little extra touches, those moments where they do remind you that you're family, and that they are there for you. They're there to help you. You do have a connection. They're like, hey, you want to go to Miami where our warehouse is and tour it? Yes, come on. Your family, come to it. That's our home, your family. I know one of my girls even messaged Sinan and told him that she would be in the area on this date. Would he mind if she came by to the thing? He said, yes, your family, that's our home. Come. And, because there is a little bit of a language barrier, but it's just cute. And it's just that feeling that you get that I haven't experienced somewhere else, either direct sales or in the actual, like, working outside world. And that's what makes this company to me. And that's what makes me want to stay here. That's what makes me want to get up every morning and put in the work to help my team grow, to run my own business, to show y'all these products, because I know these are good products. I know that the quality is there. I know that the value is there. I know that if for some reason you get this pallet and the post office completely destroyed it, that they're going to replace it for you, that they're going to stand behind it, and you're going to have another one in the mail within 24 hours. That's where I'm at with it, okay? That's why I love this company, beyond the compensation plan, beyond the paycheck that I get, beyond all that, okay? It's that I know they're there. I know that if I was to pick the phone up right now, send a message to corporate in any way, that they would answer me and that they would help me. And that's a big deal. So if you have been following me for a while and you're curious about the business side of this, talk to me. Send me a message and let's chat. We can get on the phone and have a phone conversation. I keep doing this, and I heard a thing the other day where kids now, they're like, ask an older person, how would you like show the phone? And they're like, they do this. And they're like, well, show a kid, like ask a kid how and they would do like this. I'm like, I'm old. But like, we'll get on the phone, Yeah, girl, Bridget. Sanan answers the phone. Sanan answers them text messages too, girl. You share that number. But, you know, it's just those little things just make it really nice and make you feel valued and worthy and all those things, you know. But if you're curious about it, let's have a conversation and I will answer any questions. I'm an open book. And we'll share anything that you want to know if you have any questions. If you want some samples, you want to try the makeup out first and see if you like it. You want to check the quality for yourself. I don't blame you there. I can absolutely send you some samples in the mail and you can try it out. You can play around with it. The samples are actually pretty large. You can get a couple different uses out of them and see what you think. But yeah, I'm going to pop off here. I have got to hop on my team page and let them in on some other little secrets. Join my team. I'll tell you all the secrets too, but just saying. But thanks for all you do. Thank you so much, Bridget. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. I'm going to see y'all on the team page in about like 15 minutes. So I'm going to go make a message in the chat and let all the other girls know. And I'm going to pop off here. But thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. And I'll see you soon.